So I've been putting videos on YouTube for 10 years now. I've seen a lot of thumbnails, I've made a lot of thumbnails. Let's talk about thumbnails. This is the thumbnail for the video you're watching now. Obviously, it was very enticing because you clicked on it. I did a great job. Well, you don't know it yet, but what I made is the frame style, which is actually the second style of thumbnail. Now, believe it or not, the majority of YouTube thumbnails can fit into just 16 different types. And we're gonna go through all of them right now. Here we go. The tint. The thumbnail where the YouTuber is the only thing that looks like it's from this planet, while the bedroom they're in is magically a uniformly tinted color because that's normal, right? The frame. This is the thumbnail that has a border around the picture to, you know, add some appeal. Maybe even change the color of your video. Make it your thing. Basically, this is not your ordinary thumbnail, guys. Especially if you add a little depth, like so. But it's easy to go overboard. It's 3D! This is the YouTuber that you can tell really just tries to add depth into everything. Everything has to be popping out at you. They will pull out every trick in the Photoshop book to get a second look. This is their one chance! The rounded corners. This YouTuber is so clever. Making the thumbnail look like it's not a rectangle by adding a white rectangle and then rounding the corners of the picture so that when it's uploaded to YouTube and on a white background, magic! The I have a white outline around me, click me? The thumbnail where the YouTuber thought they just weren't interesting enough, so of course a white outline around their bodies makes them look incredibly clickable. Sometimes YouTubers use this so much that I really think they would be more secure people in their lives if they could have it around them at all times. The I didn't make a thumbnail. This is the thumbnail that is eternally blurry because the YouTuber picked one of the 3 randomly generated thumbnails that YouTube provided once they upload. Now some people have an excuse because they don't have enough subscribers to unlock the custom thumbnail feature. But for those of you who do have access, and you still don't, are you even trying? The screenshot. Loved by daily vloggers, this thumbnail is a step up from not making one at all. You can always tell a screenshot because you first think it's a randomly generated one until you realize they've been consistently uploading every day and somehow every one hasn't been blurry. Luck? I think not. The Exaggerator. This thumbnail features some kind of exaggerated aspect of a person. Be it their mouth size, their eye color. If they have green eyes, they really have green eyes. Oftentimes, the Exaggerator also includes some kind of false setting. For instance, let's say that for some reason in this video, I talk about outer space for 10 seconds somewhere. So I'll just place myself in outer space and maybe even add a planet next to my head and oh yeah, looks great. And then you click the video and this is what you find. Disappointed? The I'm happy, see? The thumbnail where the YouTuber is literally having the best time of their entire life. They wish you could have as much fun as they're having. But because you can't, you come and watch their video. Like they can't even believe how much fun they're having. Look at him! Overall, they just really try to make their YouTube channel feel like the most fun place you'll ever come to. The emojis! Everywhere. This YouTuber uses an emoji in every thumbnail because you're relatable. They're so clever for putting an emoji in a thumbnail. Hashtag relatable, right? Okay, I'm guilty of this too. Those thumbnails really do get clicked on more though. A self-aware hottie. The thumbnail where the guy or girl is very attractive and they know it. And that's basically what every thumbnail on their channel entails. What I mean is that every thumbnail feels like you watching them look at themselves in the mirror for way too long. And most of their titles are suggestive, and half the time in their videos they're like doing something cute like and then they look at themselves in the viewfinder and they like fix their hair and they look back and then the S. This is the thumbnail that is very obviously exploiting a female's body. And most likely it has little to do with the content of the video, but somehow it still has over 4 million views every time. Control yourself. The blur. This is a thumbnail where the YouTuber is the only thing that's perfectly in focus and everything else is so unnaturally shredded in Photoshop blur. Like there might be something literally 1 millimeter behind them and you can't even recognize what it is. The clarity king. I don't even really know how to explain this other than the person goes from this to this. The stock photo. The picture used was very obviously grabbed from a website that gave free stock photos. Original much? The Artsy. You pretty much know when it's an artsy thumbnail when you can't read what the font, you can't read it, no matter how hard you try. And there you have it, guys. Probably about 1 billion videos uploaded to YouTube, and really only about 16 kinds of thumbnails. That's actually pretty amazing, honestly.